We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed.
Do these words from the Declaration fully resonate with your beliefs, with your mind and spirit? If they do, it might be you believe they are inspired by the very Creator that Jefferson talks about in that inalienable rights quote. And if you do believe in the alignment between the divine will and these words, and are United States citizens, you may have found yourself totally disappointed in our so-called representative democracy, which so persistently has favored the wealthy corporations and billionaires over the rest of our citizens. The real truth is that although these words of equality may ring true, it took almost 100 years for the actual laws of the United States to catch up on the need for slaves to be emancipated, to be free, and another 100 years to legally abolish segregation. And still, even now, we have an administration that has racist policies and intentions and is trying to mold our laws in that direction. We are now living in a world where two major political parties basically have supported the amazing loss of citizen and human rights that once were protected by the Constitution. We are talking about rights such as the right for all men to free speech, peaceful assembly, a speedy public trial, the right to an attorney, freedom from warrantless searches and surveillance, freedom from unlimited detention, and cruel and unusual punishment. As citizens of the United States, we need to find a way to create a government that functions by the consent of the people. Whereas some of these brutal attacks on our rights have fluctuated in terms of legality and the nature of enforcement, there's a pattern of abuse leaving us basically disenfranchised as citizens of the American Republic. And equally as frightening, these political parties have supported almost unlimited contributions by corporations to political campaigns, as under Citizens United. Massive attacks on the good parts of our regulatory system, continual attacks on the environment, and the sickening phenomena of supporting countries that relentlessly break UN Security Council resolutions related to military activity, including the United States. Yes, we continue our military actions against other countries, either by engaging in war directly or indirectly through surrogates, without these actions having been approved by Congress. Instead of deriving protection from government for our health, our capacity to earn a real wage, to earn interest from our savings, to get education without falling into debt, we have a government that cheats us of our financial freedom and enslaves us to reliance on credit cards, often just to continue to live normally, but often for a limited amount of time.
Tell me what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like!
No hate! No fear! Immigrants are welcome here!
No hate! No fear! Immigrants are welcome here!
No fear!
To see other people care is that we care as Americans as to what's going on in our country, and we want America to be better. We are better than what's going on.
Not in cages! Not in cages! Not in cages!
I don't believe in this. This is not America. This is not our country. This is not what we should be doing. Caging kids, lying to the public, all of the above.
If we believe there's a spiritual foundation for laws embedded in the U.S. Constitution and the Declaration, then maybe we have to take back our government and mold it into the shape of a true democracy. But, given the complexity of modern life, becoming informed and becoming empowered as citizens is a true challenge. That is why we created the Coalition for Planetary Empowerment, which both empowers and informs citizens. To do that, we need some reasonably complex vehicles to be designed and built, particularly ones needed for the social network infrastructure that will serve the collective needs of our members to be informed and empowered to deal with government, corporate business, and media.